Now, person will get money, they chop African food though. Me, I don't really eat African food though. I spent about 109. Yeah.
He shock you.
My mother, please send me money. Your daughter is suffering. Thank you very much, mommy. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How you guys doing today? If you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Busayo, but you can call me Busa. Oh my god, you guys, I'm very tired. Don't let me lie. I just feel like the past few days have just been too busy for me than I can comprehend. So please, even if this ring light is shining on my face, I really need to wear these glasses so that I can even see the camera. Because without the glasses, I feel like my eyesight is even getting worse and worse every day. Anyways, I'm digressing too much. But anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are seeing my face for the first time, tell me about my life here in Canada, how you can come to Canada as a student, also vlogs, and a lot of interesting things, don't let me lie. So I kind of feel like this channel is really packed with a lot of fun, enjoyable, yet impacting knowledge. So yes, if you feel like that's something that you're really interested in, don't want to impact yourself, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. God bless you. I'm really going Christian on you, but thank you so much. I'm really grateful. And yes, let's get into today's video. I'm going to be talking about how much I spend in a month here in Canada as an international student. And this video is something I wanted to do even for my own life, for myself, because I feel like I needed to give myself that reality check and ask myself, Busayo, how old are you that you're spending this amount of money here? So I needed a reality check too for myself, which was why I wanted to do this video. And I just thought it's like a way to give 1 or 2 tips there and there on how to like manage money, mistakes I even feel like I've made personally and I won't do going forward, and just talk about it. So yes, that was what brought up this video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the amount of money I spend on fast foods and coffee. And this was something I really realized. I noticed that a lot of my money was going into buying food from McDonald's on all these places, and also drinking coffee at the university. Like, this thing is like $5. So just imagine every day spending $5 on coffee. And that came to a total of, God, I'm ashamed of myself, this is too much on fast food. This is too much on fast food. And that came to a total of $83. So I spent $83 in September. And I even feel like normally it's worse than this. I had to caution myself towards the ending of September to be like, Busayo, stop eating fast food. Stop eating fast and go and stock up on groceries, which will lead me to how much I spend on groceries. So in the month of September, I spent $223. And yes, this is Canadian dollars, not US dollars. I spent $223 on groceries. I feel like this amount was when reality it on me, and I was like, I can't be spending so much on fast food. But by then it's already late. I've already spent the money on fast food. Imagine I took the $85 I spent on fast food, that'd be $83 I spent on fast food, and I put it into groceries. Do you know how much I would have saved? So yes, I feel like that's something I could have really checked. Like, okay, spend more money on groceries and spend less money on fast foods and all of that. And it's not like I didn't know, to be honest. I knew, but I was just too busy to cook. I didn't have time to really cook. A lot of things were just happening in September, don't let me lie. Okay guys, I'm back. So I've eaten noodles now, and I even feel like I have more energy to really talk and explain. So I can't really remember where I stopped before, but I wanted to point out something before I even continue, and that is, I live in Lethbridge, which is like a small city. And in my own opinion, I feel like Lethbridge is a place where you can save money. There's not plenty things to spend on here. Most of the people here, it's agriculture they're really into. So it's not really like a big city. So that one is just to explain, like, so maybe you may be in Ontario and be like, how come the amount I'm spending is more than this? Now you carry yourself, go on. I don't want to speak in pidgin again. Is it that you're the one that carried yourself to Ontario and you're spending time so what I'm spending? So yes, that I wanted to point that out. So yes, let's continue with the video. I've talked about fast food and I've talked about the amount I spend on groceries. And is there anything I want to point out there? Another thing I wanted to point out is, now person will get money, they chop African food though. I don't really eat African food though, do I? I don't. Even if I want to eat African food, I used to eat African food that I can buy in the normal stores. I don't used to go and eat African, go and be buying food from African store like that though. The only thing you catch me buying in African store is Indomie. That's the only thing you catch me buying in African store. Other things I don't. So maybe that's why I don't really spend. I don't know how much other people spend on groceries. So this amount may even be high to someone else. But to me, if I spend 200 and something on groceries in a month, that's not bad, trust me. So yes, that's my own personal opinion, sharp. This one. Now, two things used to take my money. The two things are candles, and maybe sometimes I'll just walk into somewhere and I'll just look at one cloth and I'll be like, Busayo, you deserve to spend money on yourself. Spend money. So September, right? I didn't buy a lot of candles, but I bought candles, right? In comparison to like other months. I went into Bath and Body Works and we're doing like sales, and I bought like 4 candles. And then I went into Winners and I saw one nice coat. Coaty, fine. That coat was nice. I wish I can show you. Should I show you? Yeah, hold on, let me go and bring it. That coat was fine. Hold on. Look at this beautiful looking coat and tell me it's not fine. Tell me that this is an evidence of how my money finished in September. This is an evidence of it. I just looked at it and I was like, Sayo, you deserve it. Winter is coming. Try and put more effort into your dressing, blah, blah, blah. So in combination with, I call this one like lifestyle expenses. All the things that I'll look at myself and I'll tell myself, you deserve it. Buy it for yourself. That September, they deceive me. I'm no more doing lifestyle again. No, I'm no more doing lifestyle. So for the lifestyle expenses and also like threading my brows and all those kind of things, I spent about 109. Yeah.
He shock you.
I don't know it was that plenty. I wrote this down, but just reading it out, it sounds like a lot. My family people are not going to give me money again. Anyways, I spent about $194 on lifestyle. Then let's move to another thing that takes a lot of my money, which is bills. Major bills I pay for is Amazon Prime, Apple iCloud, and Apple Music. And then my phone that I have here, I'm financing it. So I can't pay the total amount of phone and pay it at once. So those are the things that I'm financing, and all of those bills, they move to, and my phone bill, yes, the amount I pay for data and calls. So everything moves to 115. That's not really bad. I feel like this is something going forward. I know it's going to be around this range, so like say 120, in case one day I mistakenly call somebody in the US or I call somebody in Nigeria and I was flashing and they go and pick and they charge me like $5. Now, this phone that I'm financing, that's another thing. One day I look at myself, I say, Busayo, you suffered. Spend on yourself. This was the result of the spending I spent on myself. Oh, this was the result. Now I look at myself whenever they take the money from me every month and I'm like, do I even deserve iPhone 13 Pro Max? Do I need it? Do I need it? So yeah, I feel like in retrospect, if I think about it, actually I needed it. I'm like, that was just a joke. I really needed a new phone. My iPhone 8 was overheating. Have you seen phone when phone is overheating? That's how my own phone was doing that time. But I really needed a new phone, so I knew I had to get it. Another thing I would say that took a lot of money from me last month was like one-off expenses. For example, I did the driver's test, I took the test, I got the license, and also some other things like maybe wanting to print something at the university, or stuff like even converting money to Naira because I wanted to buy something in Nigeria. Looking at it now, is a lot of money. And in the month of September, I spent $317. That's a lot. I spent $317 on one-off expenses. Definitely, I will not be spending money on this again like before, but yeah, $317. That's a lot. That's a lot for a student, in my own opinion. No, that's a lot for a student. So yeah. And, I didn't even talk about that one. There are times where I'm exploring. Maybe you go to this place to check it out, or I travel to another province or something like that. And the money that I spent so far in September in terms of exploring, visiting new provinces, and just going out there, eating, trying new food, blah, 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 I spent $174. And then I think lastly is my rent that takes a huge chunk. And this my rent includes like Wi-Fi that I pay for. And that's about 674. Yeah, about 674. Now that one takes a huge chunk of money. So in total, I don't want to delve into the rent because I appreciate this house that I'm living in. So I'm not even complaining. It's worth the money by 1000% and everything. So I no complaints about that money itself. And the total of all this amount I've spoken to you about, the total of everything goes to, can you guess? Guess first. Guess in the comment section before I say it. Let me give you option. Option A, 1,500. Option B, 1,600. Option C, 1,800 and above. Pick in their option. I'm waiting for you. Anyway, it comes to a total of $1,810. What? So yeah, that's how much I spent in September. I would say a huge chunk of this money goes to rent, followed by this one-off expenses that I definitely will not be spending money on again, and also groceries. So a major chunk of this money, over $1,000. Forward, right? What I'm planning on doing now, it's not like I'll come back and give you people report though, but this is just what I plan on doing right going forward, is less on fast food, which I've been doing throughout October. This is how many days into October? 9 days, and I can beat my chest and say I haven't eaten any fast food throughout the month of October. And also there's a show I watched on Netflix that talks about, which was really what made me realize that busa, you have to come back to your senses. You can't be spending money like this. And the name of the show on Netflix is called Get Smart with Money. And it just kind of makes you know how these developed countries, they are more on a credit mentality. They push you to consume. And it will take so long before you pull yourself back and be like, am I saving? How much have I saved? Because everybody just throwing you credit card. Another thing I learned is also not to be selfish with groceries. Before, I'll go to grocery store, right, and I will buy so many things and I'll be so sad that, hey, I've spent money, not even thinking about the fact that, okay, compare this to how much you spend on fast food. How are you balancing it? So now that's how I go to the grocery store. Everything I need, I'm going to buy it. Even if it's going to cost me so much, I'm going to buy it so that I don't end up finding myself eating outside when it's not necessary. Do you get? Yes, and lastly, I feel like one important point, something I wish I knew, and that would be if I'm to ever come back to Canada as a student and start over, I'll be focused more on gaining points card than membership card. Let me explain it to you. So there are different types of cards you can have here. You can have points cards so that when you buy things, you are gaining points on all the things you are buying. Or you could have cards that you need to pay a membership fee to visit those kind of stores. For example, Costco is a popular one. You need to pay membership fee to even be able to access what they sell in Costco. And Shoppers is a good one for point stores, whereby anything you buy, you are gaining points on it. PC in general, so that is Shoppers, No Frills, Real Canadian Superstore, all of those stores. You can have points cards for those stores and you can indirectly save money the more you buy things there. I think Costco is more suited for those that have like a larger family, not just me, one single girl. Do you get? So yeah, so I think I would have focused more on points cards, which I'm doing now, than focusing more on membership cards. So yeah, that's one good advice, especially if you don't, like if I was driving now, maybe I would have gotten I would have renewed the Costco card, but I'm not driving. It really has, it has zero advantages to me. I can literally borrow someone's card and go to Costco than having to get a Costco card of my own. So yes, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I think that's everything I have to say about this. My last line will be, my mother, please send me money. Your daughter is suffering. Thank you very much, mommy. I love you. So yes, anyways, don't mind me. So yes, I think that's the end of the video. I want to know if you enjoyed something like this, if it was interesting to watch, and if you also have comments on what you would like to see on the channel, you can also let me know about that. I'm thinking of doing vlogs, but oh my god, if you see the university now, it's so full. I'm people shy. I don't know how to do it, but yeah. So just let me know what you like to see on the channel as well. I mean, this channel is for you and it's for me. So yes, I say yes a lot, right? So yes, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you get to know whenever I post new videos. And see you next time. Bye.